So today we're going to plant, and the kids are playing, and the big kid is playing. So we're gonna plant this creeping sedum. I have 9 plants on this side, and I'm gonna plant this planter, begonia, a begonia, another begonia right there, some serendipity alliums, and all of these beautiful things. And then over here I had already planted some zinnias. There's some bug eating them, but look at it. One of them has a really tiny flower. These are the Sumbo zinnias that are supposed to be really tiny, so that's why it's so tiny. And then a whole bunch of beautiful things on this end as well, and then more creeping sedum. And this is the shed. This is the shed over here. Yes, subscribe. And then they are just having a blast with water balloons.
Daddy, I thought you said.
So I'm going to start with the containers, and I'm using Miracle-Gro potting mix. And for the first time ever, I'm going to plant geraniums. This year I wanted to plant different things, and geraniums were in my list. So I'm going to try these ones from Proven Winners. They're the Bowley Hot Pink. I did wanted to get the red ones, but I couldn't find the red ones from Proven Winners, so I went ahead and chose the hot pink. Because the idea was that this container was gonna be red, white, and blue. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't find the red ones, but you know what? It still looks pretty, even though it's not red, white, and blue. And then right here I planted the white nihilism, also from Proven Winners. And then I'm planting 3 of the geraniums on this container. But yeah, they're beautiful. I cannot believe I never planted geraniums before. If anybody has any tips, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And for my blue accent, I'm going to use this Morning Glory that is from Proven Winners, and it's called Blue My Mind. Yeah, and I'm only planting 2 of them on this container, and I hope it gives me a lot of little blue flowers. Yeah, I love how it looks, even though it's not red. I love it. And these gorgeous flowers are the Supertunia honey, and I'm gonna use it as a ground cover under the hydrangeas. And they are so beautiful. Of course, like I always do, I'm going to plant a lot of them. I planted I think around 7 plants on this area, really close together because I'm crazy. But yeah, they're a little leggy. They're a little leggy right now, but I know that they'll fill in really pretty, really nicely. I always say really pretty. So this next container is in the shade, so I'm going to plant shade annuals on it. This one is not an annual, this is a heuchera. But then I bought these 2 containers that were on sale. And it has a Diamond Fresh Euphoria, a Hippo polka dot plant, and a Double Impatient. And they're also by Proven Winners. Yeah, they were in sale because they were really sad because they needed water, so I went ahead and snatched them. And they're so pretty. I really love how this container turned out, and I cannot wait to see it fill in. And on both sides of the shed, I'm planting Surefire begonias. I'm planting them in between the heucheras, and I'm planting a row of creeping sedum to create a border. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not a professional gardener by any means, and I'm just sharing my garden with you guys. I love making videos about the garden. I am a person that loves talking about gardening, and I think that YouTube has been the place where I can share my experiences, and sharing my garden with you guys has been amazing. I love replying to comments, and if anyone has tips for me, leave them down below, because I love learning. I don't know everything, and I want to learn everything. And if anybody has some really good tips, leave them down below. So over here I have some serendipity alliums, the ornamental onions, and I'm planting 3 of them, and they're so pretty. I wanted these ones so bad last year, and I could not find them, and I finally found them, and I'm so excited about them. Right now they're really small, but I know that next year they're gonna be gorgeous, or maybe this year. They have a few blooms, so I don't know if they already bloomed at the store or not. They didn't have any spent blooms, so I'm hoping I'll get some more this year. And on this side I already planted a lot of petunias. Like I said, I like to plant stuff really thickly. This is not the proper way to plant them, of course. I think I planted around 9 or 10 on this row, and then maybe like 4 would have been enough. And then right here planting some impatiens, white impatiens, and of course I'm planting them really close together. I'm sorry, it's just me. I don't know, but it's okay. And then, like I said, I'm just going to plant the elephant ears on this side, and that's gonna be the impatiens, and the elephant ears are the only things I'm planting differently on the other side of the shed. So this is a week after I planted everything, and I just want to give you guys a quick tour of how everything is doing after a week and 3 days of rain. And on this area I only planted 2 different types of perennials. It was the serendipity alliums and the heuchera in the planter, and everything else was annuals. And look at my hydrangeas. I got these hydrangeas for $15 at Lowe's last year. Yep, and they are beautiful. They're full of buds right now. And then the honey supertunias are doing amazing as well, and I am enjoying these geraniums. They're so pretty. I think I'll add more into the garden next year. And on the other planter, like I said, I only planted 1 of each. So 1 geranium, 1 morning glory, and 1 white nihilism. And look at the zinnias. I got a few more blooms. And the supertunias are also doing really good. I cannot wait to see just a pop of a yellow. And this is the other hydrangea that I planted last year, and it was only $15. Yep. I love getting a really good deal on plants. I cannot wait for everything to start growing. And I planted some of the things really late because we were working in the house. We were working on the laminate floor. We're almost done. We just need to paint the trimming, and that's it. But that's why I have run behind of planting everything. But you know what? I still will get a few more months of color, and that's all that matters. I hope you guys like the video, and see you till next time. Bye bye.